Good evening, everyone. My name is Selina Kigwe. Welcome to the Instant Payment System presentation. You are here at the right time. Bitcoin, as we should know, has been dominating the financial news. We have Forbes magazine saying that Bitcoin is the future, and Time magazine telling its readers that Bitcoin is your wallet without the government. It's a real financial liberator. That was the purpose of cryptocurrency. We now have control of our money without the interference of the governments or any banks. Now, we are in the midst of a crypto revolution. It's the biggest disruption in our history. It's blockchain technology. It's here to stay. Blockchain and Bitcoin are here to stay. And we are seeing changes in every industry, not just one particular industry. Every industry is changing as a result of blockchain technology. So it's the biggest thing ever. Cryptocurrency will do to banks what email did to the postal service. And this we do, we can only look at history that has shown us, you know, right now, most people don't write letters to each other. They send a text message or an email, and it's actually rendered the postal service redundant, almost. So cryptocurrency will do to banks exactly what email did to the postal service. Now, what we have here is similar to a crowdfunding model. Now, for those that are not familiar with crowdfunding, it's that you have a person who initiates or proposes the idea or project that they want to fund, and they get individuals or groups of people to support the idea that they have. And then a crowdfunding platform brings those two people together to launch the idea. So that's known as a crowdfunding platform. There are many crowdfunding platforms available at the moment, but this one is particularly special. It's actually the biggest secret on the internet today. It's the instant payment system. It's the MLS Bitcoin Club, and we're going to see how we're going to earn Bitcoin for free. I'm going to show you. The person that came up with this is our founder and visionary, Mr. Darry Perkinson. He's a master trader, has been on Wall Street, which is what he's known as Wall Street, and this is because of his experience as a master trader on Wall Street in New York. Now, he's also been a military man for 20 years, and he's also a computer engineer. And he devised this platform because he got tired of being scammed. There's so many scams out there, especially in cryptocurrency. And he got tired of losing his Bitcoin to these dubious companies. And so he devised this system. He created a safe system for all members to accumulate Bitcoin for free. I'm going to show you how it's possible. Now, while you're growing your Bitcoin for free, you will receive free financial education that will elevate you and your family to a better lifestyle. Now, our education system covers 3 phases. Now, with phase 1, when you get started, starter level unlocks Crypto 101 and Crypto 102. So in Crypto 101, you'll learn about e-wallets, soft wallet, hard wallets. You'll learn about how to safely secure your cryptocurrency. And in 102, you'll also learn about all the other cryptocurrencies out there. In the beginning, there was Bitcoin, and then all the other cryptocurrencies came to mimic Bitcoin or be better than Bitcoin. But we shall see, as we've seen, Bitcoin is still king, and all of those other coins are called altcoins. That's what they're called. So when you upgrade to level 1, you will now learn how to incorporate yourself. You have educational content that unlocks this information, and it's actually quite easy to do that, and also to maintain. Now, level 2 and level 3 unlocks training that will teach you an introduction to trading, and it's not just cryptocurrencies, but also foreign exchange trading. because we're getting education from one of the best in the industry. And in level 4, you'll learn about your Solent 401k plan and trust. Now, a lot of people don't know what that is. Every bank has the ability to offer you this service, but a lot of them, if you were to walk into a bank, they wouldn't know what you're talking about. We get this free financial information that is designed to not only grow our wealth, but protect our wealth and from generation to generation. Now, phase 2 unlocks level 5, where you will learn how to build up your credit score effectively, because as you're accumulating Bitcoin, you will need to have a good credit score as well moving forward. And the education is going to unlock all those reasons why it's important to have your credit in a good position. Level 6 shows you how to pay off your home in 5 to 7 years. And in phase 3, it unlocks level 7, where you learn about offshore accounts and how to open an offshore bank account. Now, a lot of people might be familiar with this. This is the cash flow quadrant, which was made famous by Robert Kiyosaki in his book, Rich Dad, Poor Dad. Now, there are 4 ways to produce an income. Most of us fit into the first box as an employee. We have a job, we've not got much leverage, and we use most of our time to make money. Some of us also fit into the self-employed box, but the only difference between being self-employed and excuse me, and an employee is that you, as a self-employed person, you own your own job. And you still equally don't have that much leverage, and you're using most of your time to make money. So we really want to be on the right side of the cash flow quadrant. We want to be a business owner where we own a system. We're using other people's time to work with us to make money. Okay, so we have more leverage. But the best box to be in is the investor box, where you own your own investments. And you have massive leverage power, and you're using your money you're leveraging your money to make more money. You're no longer using your time or other people's time. You're using money to make more money. That's where we want to be, in the investor box. So this system gives you that ability to end up in the investor box. So now when we're comparing 1 Bitcoin to $1, back in 2012, Bitcoin, by the way, began in 2009. It was created by an unknown person or group of people in Asia, and at the time it was less than $1. By 2012, it had risen to around $10, and you could buy maybe a day's worth of groceries with that amount of 1 Bitcoin. By 2013, 1 Bitcoin exploded and ended up around the $100 mark. By 2014, it quadrupled and sat around the $500 mark, and you could really get a lot of food and groceries for that single 1 Bitcoin. Now, last year, we saw 1 Bitcoin almost reach $20,000 just for 1 Bitcoin. Remember, we started in 2009 at less than $1, 2012, $10, 2013, $100, 2014, $500, and last year we saw it reach almost $20,000. Okay, now predictions by the 2020, there's predictions that 1 Bitcoin is going to be worth $100,000 for 1 Bitcoin. John McAfee, some people may know John McAfee of McAfee Securities. He has predicted $1 million for 1 Bitcoin by 2020. Now, 2020 is less than 2 years away. So just think about that. If we had 1 Bitcoin in our possession, okay? Now, with MLS Bitcoin Club, we're going to make that possible, and you'll be able to get Bitcoin for free. So I'm going to show you how that's done. There are 10 Bitcoin centers, and here they are. You start here at starter level, we recommend you do 2 levels at the same time at the beginning. If you can do that, you should do the advanced strategy, and I'm going to show you in a minute how that works. Now, the white figures inside the blue column, they represent the amount of Bitcoin required to start each level. Okay, and the black numbers on top of the blue column, they represent the amount of Bitcoin that you will receive for each level. Now, there are 10 Bitcoin centers, and each Bitcoin center operates in exactly the same way. And I'm going to show you now how you'll be able to build your wealth using this system. Now, you can have a choice. You can build it slow or you can build it fast, but we want the Bitcoin now, and we're going to build it fast. But let's take a look at the basic strategy first. This is you make a one-time payment of 0.0167 Bitcoin. At today's price, it's £114. Yesterday, it wasn't. So consider that the price increases or decreases with the price of Bitcoin. So Bitcoin is on the rise right now, and it's currently around £114. Now, this is you at the top, and you bring in 2 people. It's a system of duplication. If you remember, we were looking at the crowdfunding model. Well, this is your crowd. And so the first member goes in at the top. So let me annotate. So you introduce your first person here. They replicate you. They do exactly the same thing you do and send in a one-time payment of 0.0167 Bitcoin. And then they bring in their first person here. So it's duplication. You bring 2, they bring 2. So as soon as this person brings in their first person, you receive a Bitcoin payment worth £114, which is 0.0167 Bitcoin. When this person brings in their second person here, you get another payment of 0.0167 Bitcoin. Now, you haven't actually introduced your second person yet here. You've yet to introduce them, but this person, your first person, was quick enough to bring in their 2 here and here, and you still got paid. So this system does not delay you in getting paid. Now, when this person brings in their first person, you receive your third payment of 0.0167 Bitcoin. Now, that is worth right now around £342. Okay, now the final box, because I know you're wondering what happens with the fourth person here. This box is used to re-enter you again on the same level, on starter level. So every level operates the same way. So the final box is always used to automatically re-enter you on the same level, on starter level, to start over again. However, you have received a total amount of 0.0501 Bitcoin, and that's sitting in your e-wallet. Okay, your e-wallet is like your crypto bank. So only you have access to your e-wallet, and only you can decide what to do with that Bitcoin. It's in your control. Okay, so now let's look at what happens on the fast track. Now, the fast track, the difference for the fast track is that you're doing starter level and level 1 at the same time. So you're going to send in a Bitcoin donation of 0.0167 Bitcoin for starter level and 0.0462 for level 1. Now, this is you. You're at the top. Here you are. And you bring in 2 people. You bring in a person here and you bring in a person here. Okay. Now, let's take it from the first person. They are going to duplicate what you do. They're going to do starter level and they're going to do level 1 at the same time. And these 2 people that this person brings in are going to do the same thing, starter and level 1. Now, as soon as they bring in their first person, you now receive 2 payments of 0.0167 Bitcoin and 0.0407 Bitcoin for level 1. okay, because you're getting 2 payments for starter level and level 1. Now, when the second person goes in here, they're also going to send that, you're also going to receive another 2 payments of 0.0167 Bitcoin and 0.0407 Bitcoin. Now, your second person, when they do the same thing as you and bring in 2 people, you receive your fifth and sixth payments of 0.0167 Bitcoin and 0.0407 Bitcoin, okay? And then this box here, this person is also doing the fast track. So they're also doing starter level and level 1. So when they come in, this is used to recycle you again on starter level for the second time and level 1 for the second time. Meanwhile, you've received in your e-wallet, your crypto bank account, 0.1722 Bitcoin, which at today's price is worth over £1,287, and you've just started. So you can see the power of doing the fast track. Now, I know what you're thinking. MLS looks like a pyramid. It's not a pyramid scheme. With pyramid schemes, the person that comes up with it always sits on the top and always gets the most money. With MLS Bitcoin Club, you're your own CEO, and also you can out-earn your sponsor. You can overtake your sponsor, but with a pyramid scheme, the people that come in after the CEO are on a pay cap. They will never earn more than the person that came up with the pyramid scheme. Now, the first 2 people you introduce can also out-earn you. So there's nothing that's stopping you from overtaking anybody. You're not stuck in a rigid pyramid system. There's a choice. You can choose to upgrade fast or slow. We prefer the fast way, but people may like to take their time to do it. Everyone you introduce follows you over and over again. All you have to do is bring 2 people. When they duplicate what you do and bring 2 people, you get paid, and that's when you upgrade. Now, with the pyramid scheme, the middle management, team leaders, supervisors, they're all on middle income, and ultimately they are all MLM recruits. Now, with MLS, every level pays out over and over and over again forever. That's why we give you free financial education. But with the pyramid scheme, the hardworking employees, they've got no chance of becoming CEO and no chance of earning a CEO wage. Now, MLS is also not a Ponzi scheme. Now, MLS is member to member, so there's no middleman. With a Ponzi scheme, you have the business, the company that comes up with the scheme. They're the third party, and they borrow from Peter and use that money to pay Paul. Okay, with MLS Bitcoin Club, it's a massive leverage system. With Ponzi schemes, they offer complex, overcomplicated compensation plans and unrealistic profits. With MLS, you've got achievable profits and you get those profits instantly. You also hold all your own Bitcoin. The company does not hold onto your money. With Ponzi schemes, they take your money and then they promise to pay you. But then they ask you to keep paying more and more money over and over again. With MLS, once you join, it's a one-time payment. Once you've paid, you never pay again. Now, it's instant payout straight to your e-wallet. It goes straight to your crypto bank. With Ponzi schemes, the payout is long, over 12 months or so, and it's always delayed. Remember, this is an instant Bitcoin club and it's a member-to-member platform. We're crowdfunding for Bitcoin, but it's better than crowdfunding because it's a massive leverage system. Now, this is what it is. It's a 2x2 cycler. The last position is used to start you over again on every level. So every level starts you over. So this is you in the middle, and you bring in 2 people, A1 and A2, and they bring in 2 people, B3 and B4. These 2 positions pay you directly to your e-wallet. This third position, B5, pays you to your e-wallet. Okay, but the 6th position is used to recycle you over and over again on the same level automatically. Every level works the same way. It's called a 2x2 cycler. That's what it is. Now, here it's easy to acquire the Bitcoin lifestyle. We'll take the first 4 levels, and you can see here that every level, you receive 3 payments on every level for each time that you complete a cycle on that level. So if you, for example, just complete the cycle once on level 1, level 2, level 3, you would have received 3 payments that would have accumulated to over 1 Bitcoin. Okay, now right now, if you were to receive 3 payments at level 1 of 0.047, 3 payments of 0.1007, and 3 payments of 0.2007, you would have accumulated enough Bitcoin that's just tipping over under £7,000. Now remember, and this isn't including starter level, we're just looking at level 1, level 2, level 3. Now remember, every level recycles over and over again automatically. So just say you completed level 1, level 2, level 3 times. That would give you over 3 Bitcoin. And if you look at how much money that is, you're accumulating over £20,000 already. And that's just at today's price of Bitcoin. Bitcoin is on the rise. It's going up very fast. Now, here we can see a member has received last year in July 21st 3 payments on the same day to his e-wallet directly. Okay, another 3 payments the following day. On the 22nd, level 1 payment, level 2, level 3. Okay, here another couple of days later, received another, and so you can see there's regular payments going to members instantly to their e-wallet on a regular basis. Now, today's price of Bitcoin is around £6,810. It's gone up considerably over the past 2 days. Now, the basic strategy pays out 0.0501 Bitcoin, which is £342 per cycle. The first time you complete a cycle, you get to keep £27 worth of Bitcoin, because you're going to use the rest of this Bitcoin to upgrade to level 1. And so, as you can see, there's not much profit at basic level, at starter level. But the second time you cycle, you get to keep all of that Bitcoin. You get to keep all of that 0.0501. Now, advanced strategy pays out 0.1722 Bitcoin, which is over just under £1,200. So that's starter level, £342, and level 1 pays out around £831 per cycle. Now, the first time you cycle, this time you get to keep £443 worth of Bitcoin. But the second time you cycle, you get to keep all of that Bitcoin, all of that 0.1722 Bitcoin. Okay, and remember, basic level 1, it cycles over and over again. It keeps paying out forever. Now, we're going to look at what happens at level 2, because once you've received that money from level 1, or the advanced strategy, you upgrade to level 2 that pays out 0.3021 Bitcoin, which is approximately £2,058 per cycle. Now, the first time you complete a cycle at level 2, you get to keep approximately £647 worth of that Bitcoin, because you're going to use most of that to upgrade to level 3. But the second time you complete a cycle, you get to keep all of that money. Now, at level 3, it pays out 0.6021 Bitcoin, which is just over £4,100 per cycle. Again, you get to keep 647 the first time you cycle. The first time you complete your community of 6 at level 3, you get to keep 647. Second time you cycle, you get to keep all of that Bitcoin, because you're going to upgrade to level 4, where you're now getting into the big bucks. It pays out over one and a half Bitcoin, which is over £10,000. The first time you cycle, you get to keep over £3,300 of that, because you're going to use most of that to upgrade to level 5, that pays out well over 3 Bitcoin. Okay. The second time that you cycle it, you get to keep all of that Bitcoin. Remember, every level is cycling over and over and over again forever, which is why we give you the free financial education. The game is to elevate to the higher levels. Once you get your first 3 payments on each level, you upgrade, because each level that you leave behind is still active, is still will still be paying you. Now, all members you introduce follow you over and over and over again forever. And once you join a community, you never have to pay again. It's a one-time payment at the beginning, and then that's it. You never pay again forever. There is an enrollment fee for a limited time. It's $49. And then on your anniversary, it will be $99 for your annual membership, which is absolutely nothing compared to what amount of Bitcoin you'll be generating from this fantastic system. So in a nutshell, MLS is you get 2 people, very important, get 2 people. They get 2 people, you get paid, you upgrade. So that's how you do it. It's a very simple system. Get 2 people, they get 2 people, you get paid, you upgrade. And that's how it's done. It's a follow me 2x2 matrix with spillover. You do get spillover also that helps you fill up your matrix quicker. Wealth strategies are taught by some of the industry's best. So Wall Street is one of the industry's best, and we are getting valuable information from him free of charge. No one else offers this information for free. There are many businesses out there that are charging thousands of pounds for the stuff that we're getting for free in the club. This is a global opportunity that's growing absolutely at a frenetic pace right now. We've now tipped over 7,300 or 7,400 members, I think was the last thing I saw. The payments are automated, so they go straight to your e-wallet. There's no middleman. No, the business does not take your Bitcoin. It's a member-to-member platform. You're sending it to another member. Now, every level pays out over and over and over and over again forever. That's why it's essential that you get the best financial education, so you know how to protect and grow on that wealth. You are going to be getting Bitcoin for free. I've just shown you how to do it. You bring 2 people, they get 2 people, you get paid, you upgrade. It's simple. That's the simplest system out there. It's a massive leverage system, and you get free financial education as well. So all that remains is for you to choose your strategy. Are you going to do the advanced strategy, or are you going to do the basic strategy? The advanced strategy, you'll need a total amount of 0.0699 Bitcoin. And that covers your starter level and your level 1. And it covers your activation fee. Okay, so starter level or level 1, and your activation fee, the total amount right now is about £476. That's how much it costs right now to get started on advanced strategy. Okay, with basic strategy right now, it takes you 0.0237 Bitcoin. That's £162. That's just £162. Remember, we are leveraging small amounts of money. We don't want to break the bank. We want to get Bitcoin for free. And the one-time payment is a very small amount that we're using to leverage into this fantastic platform. Okay, so if you want some more information, there's a website you can go to. It's 337go.com, where you can see some videos and see what people are saying about Bitcoin. You can look at the presentation. There's a presentation for MLS Bitcoin Club there, and you can learn how to triple your Bitcoin in days. This is totally possible. And right now we have more presentations every Monday and Wednesday at 9 o'clock. And we also have training every Sunday at 9 o'clock on this channel. So please do plug in to the webinars. if you have people that you know are looking for something, a mechanism that will help raise that money for you, this is where they need to plug into, because it will help them raise that money for that project that they're looking for, whether you're looking to buy a car, buy a house, whatever it is you're looking to do. You can do it using this platform, which will give you Bitcoin for free, which is now racing up the charts. Now it's time for you to make the critical walk. Now is the time to do it. Do not hesitate. Bitcoin will be higher tomorrow. If you're a guest on the call, get back to the person that introduced you and invited you onto this webinar so they can help you get you started. Bitcoin is the biggest thing to happen to the world ever in a positive way. This could eliminate global debt. Okay, so we need to get into the platform where we are accumulating Bitcoin for free. Thank you very much. I think I'm going to stop the recording now, and I'm going to take